Hey Derby World! Well, we are out here at the Ottawa County Fair in Oak Harbor, Ohio. This is a derby we've been coming to for many years. They've always supported us and our channel, and so we are making sure to show up to this event, and it is always a great show. So if you guys have never seen the videos from Ottawa County, you definitely want to check them out. So we got a few different classes running tonight. We got semi-stock, pro stock. Those are both full size. They're running a windshield class, and they are running full-size trucks and compacts, and I believe that's it, as well as Power Wheels. So this row here, I gotta believe, are the pro stocks. I've seen these guys run pro stock at other shows, so you've seen a number of these cars run before. They're here again. Alright, so only a handful of these guys. These are those most likely the pro stocks. We're going to go back to the front here and get the trucks. Alright, so here are the full-size trucks. So we only see 3 lined up so far. If you guys recall, we have ran a few trucks here over the years. We had the orange Crush Suburban and my purple Suburban we ran here a few years back. I say a few years, that was like 2014 or 15 now, so I guess, wow, time flies. So yeah, the rules here are generally more of a mod, but those were kind of, one's more mod, this one's pretty stock. We'll see what happens. Now I'm gonna guess that these are the semi-stock, or the semi-stock. So I used to call these stock full size, but I think they've changed it to semi-stock because the rules are really a little bit farther than what other places would consider stock. But you get a lot of pretty simple builds.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to come like that. They must have there's all your look at that cage. We're 6 years old.
Definitely seen a few of these cars run before. And there are still a few cars that are back in the pits still that haven't made it to the lineup, so hopefully if they do join us up here in the lineup, we'll be able to catch them. So we're going to head back up to the front and get the rest of the classes. Alright, this next row here, we've got the compact class. So if you guys recall the Camaro that we built a few years ago, that was for this exact set of rules. So you can do a little bit of anything from mild to wild, but not too crazy. But you do see some more stock class cars that weasel their way in, and depending on how much modifications they've had. So again, we got another compact here, and I think this is actually it for this row already. So I see at least 2 full rows of windshield that we're gonna have to get here, so we're gonna just go right back to the front and start again. Alright, now the last cars that we have here, these are all windshield cars. So if you guys have heard us talk about the windshield class before, it is basically what other promoters would consider a street stock build. So you remove all the exterior chrome, taillights, those sorts of things. No cage typically, or a very simple cage. I think they're allowed a bar. Let's check one out here. So yep, they are allowed 1 bar behind the seat, as well as they can move the gas tank. But the batteries, I think, have to remain in the stock position. Have to run stock bumpers and all those sorts of things. You can't get too mild or wild with it. So again, very stock, very entry level. This is really, I don't want to say it's the future of the sport, but it's really what has helped re-energize the sport, because these cars you can pick up for a couple $100. You can go have some fun, you can scrap it, be only a few dollars behind, or in some cases, if you buy it right, you can actually make money on these cars without even having to win in the Derby. And so it's really a good class to start with. If you're looking to start in the sport, this is definitely the class for you. I'm going to switch places here just so I can get a little bit better angle, and I hear some other cars pulling up, so hopefully I can catch them. Don't want to get in their picture here. That's the end of the first row. And here is the start of the second row of windshield slash street stock cars. Now, based on the number of cars here, I am not sure if they're going to run these in 2 separate heats with a feature, 2 just one and dones, or if they're just going to run them all together. It depends on what the final count is and how many can actually fit on the track. So hopefully that'll be pointed out to us here in a little bit. Seems like a bit of a disagreement with somebody's car over there, but I'm just going to stay over here. So I do apologize if you hear some yelling in the background. I guess it's just Derby, right? And I think you had to run street stock tires for these, because everybody's running street tires. But you can see somebody here is getting creative with the rules, and this is something that our friend over at Demolition Missions does. He re-grooves and actually cuts away tread on the tires, so you're still using 100% street radial tire, but you're just removing material in order to get more traction out on the track. A lot of fresh cars out here for this one. Again, this is just a great entry-level type class, or somebody like myself who just doesn't have time to build anything, I feel like. I look forward to being able to hopefully do this class later this year. Alright, I've seen a few other vehicles making it up into the inspection line, so we're probably going to check those out here in a minute. But we're going to catch these cars. I think these look to be more compacts. Since they're so parked in up there, they probably can't get up any closer in here.
That's what, when I looked it up, it told me that. Or that yeah, same exact way.
Alright, there's a couple trucks that pulled up, so I want to make sure to capture these guys for you. I think I've seen that one run before. This is a fresh build. Man, that's looking pretty solid. Super Duty, a lot of black paint. Some custom shock work going on in there. Some pretty cool stuff. Ah, here's trouble. Alright, we're just going to kind of catch a few of these guys in the pits, and then I think we're about running out of vehicles at this point. So here's another truck we've seen run before. Alright, well, I may have missed somebody. I was trying to hike through the pits here, but I do not see any more cars. So I'm going to just assume I got them all, and if I didn't, I am sorry, guys. I always try to get everybody, but if you're not in the lineup, it can only do so much. So there you go, guys. Quick walk through the pits out here at the Ottawa County Fair, again in Oak Harbor, Ohio. I love this fair. It's one that we have gone to many years, and it's always a hard-hitting, high-action show. Ought to be great. Check out in the description, we'll have links to all the individual heats, and we will be getting it all captured for you guys. So if you like the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you've not already done so. As always, we hope that you guys have a great day, and until the next video, we'll talk to you later.